don't know why I feel so nervous. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. I am a 30-year-old millennial who loves to just chat about her life, share different moments, memories, and lessons in hopes that it helps to inspire you to go after the life that you love and to take brave steps in the direction of you and just finding the best versions of ourselves. Welcome back. I'm super excited. This is the second little chatty video. I have my notes on my screen here. My audio should be working this time. Hopefully I won't lose my mind like I almost did last time, because that was not very fun at all. I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to be editing this video. I have so much different random little footage things from throughout the week, and I just don't know how this finished product is going to look. So I'm very excited for you to watch this and to see what I ended up creating, and also how long it takes for me to edit this video and get it uploaded, because you know me, I love to put things off and procrastinate just because I don't know what to do. But we're going to try and change that, and I kind of have this mental idea that I would like to edit a little bit of it tonight, but we'll see. We'll see what the day brings for me. So anyways, I'm really excited to be hanging out with you guys again today for another little chit-chatty talk and my little creative outlet of sharing different moments and lessons of my life. Today is currently Sunday, February 18th. The last time I recorded was February 7th. So it's been about a week and a half, and I do have some fun, cool stuff to share with you guys today, some little clips of things that I've done. So I'm very excited. But at the end of this video, I do kind of want to go over the idea and the thoughts that I have around learning to do things on your own or by yourself and finding comfort in doing those things by ourselves. I know sometimes it can be super scary and daunting to be alone for a long time or try to do something on your own and not have FOMO with the other things that are happening on in life. And I kind of just want to talk about that. But first, I want to share with you guys what I did all week and a half, what has been going on, because it's been a busy 10-ish days. I'd say about 10 days. The first half of this past week is just been working and studying, to be honest. I had my midterm on, what day was it now? Thursday the 15th. And I was just a studying little busy bee, trying to absorb as much economic information as I possibly could. And I really hope that I passed. The grades are not up yet. Once I know, I definitely will keep you guys posted, because I love to overshare and share everything that's going on in my world. But the one day, I think I worked from home over the past, not this weekend, but the past weekend. And I really wanted to do a workout video of some kind or go down to the gym, but I just wasn't feeling a run or a full-on workout. So I decided to do a yoga video in my office, right in here. It was absolutely amazing that I ended up doing it again. I did it twice yoga video in my office. I will definitely be doing that again. I don't know what it is. This is the first time you guys are seeing this office, obviously. But if you've seen me on Instagram before, you know that my office was a different layout, and before that was a different layout. So this is the third different layout of this office. And to me, this layout just seems to make the most sense and is the coziest and the most welcoming. I want to sit my butt on that couch reading my book. I am excited to be sitting at my desk working because I get the view outside, and it's the most coziest place on the planet. So I'm very happy that I enjoyed those little yoga videos in here. And then Sunday, what did I do on Sunday? To be honest, I don't really remember. How could I? Hello, brain. How could I possibly forget? I was getting ready to go to a Super Bowl party with one of my friends and her friends. We watched the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs, Taylor Swift's team. And of course, they won. I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited for them. And her little relationship with Travis is everything I live for right now. I love T Swift so much, and I'm praying to the gods that Eras tickets will fall into my hand at some point. I don't want to miss on this opportunity, but unfortunately, Ticketmaster has not been kind to me. Contests have not been kind to me, and I have not gotten my hands on Eras tour tickets yet. I would love to know in the comments below if you have been trying endlessly and still have not gone. I need to know I'm not the only one. I need to know there's more Swifties out there that are still struggling in the same boat as me. But so I did my hair and had a little karaoke session in the bathroom. I love doing that. Also, when I crimp my hair, it takes me over an hour to get all of this done. So it's a little excessive. It takes a little too long. I don't love it, how long it takes. However, I do love the way that my hair turns out. It looks so good, and I get so many compliments on my hair. I'm just obsessed, but it does take way too long. So obviously I need to have a karaoke session with myself. So that was Sunday, and then Monday was back into the office, back to the regular grind, and then I met up my mom with a kickboxing class. I love these kickboxing classes. Like, I'm at the point some days where I'm like, I do not want to work out. Like, mentally, I just want to be a blob of rot on my couch with a book, doing nothing at all, and I don't want to work out. But my mom messaged me that morning and sent me a little boxing mitt emoji with a question mark. I'm like, yep. Yeah, let's go. We're going to get this done. We're going to crush this. And we did. And I am not kidding you. It was one of those classes that just brought life back into me. Like, I resurrected from the rot couch and became this little fitness energizer bunny. It was the best feeling ever. So good. So I'm absolutely loving these kickboxing classes. I don't think I want to stop doing them because they're really helping me gain confidence, and I can see the difference in my body. So it's just absolutely amazing. Okay, Tuesday. Now we're on the 13th. I had class that night, so I went into class, and this was a review for the midterm because the midterm was on Thursday. So we just reviewed away, and I absorbed everything I possibly could, came home, and I studied some more, and I was feeling like, okay, like, we got this. We so got this. Like, nothing's going to rock this boat of knowledge over here. We're going to pass this midterm with flying colors. Then we reach Valentine's Day, the day of love, our little favorite Hallmark holiday. And I asked my man to make a big deal about it. I wanted flowers. I wanted steak. I wanted a book. I gave him a little gift. And it was just such a great little night to spend with him. And then, of course, I had to end the Valentine's Day night, get my butt back in here so I could continue to study for my midterm, because real life is that's just what you have to do. I was never a big Valentine's Day girl. I just thought like, no, that seems so stupid. I don't want that. But as I get older and as I step more into this like feminine side of myself, but still being like strong, independent woman and all this blah, 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 I actually really love Valentine's Day. I think it is the cutest little holiday. I absolutely adore it. I want to be schmoozed with all the love. I'm here for it. Shower me with everything. Yes, frickin' please. So I love Valentine's Day. Okay, now we're at Thursday the 15th. This is the day I wrote my midterm exam. I woke up, I came back into the office here. I studied all day because there was a few things that like didn't fully absorb into my brain, and I just studied the heck out of those. Went into the exam. Holy Toledo. University exams, no joke. Literally no joke. There was a short answer question that as I was studying was like, well, I don't need to like memorize this because this is going to be a multiple choice question. Girl, you clowned yourself. Like, clowned all over. So that was fun. That was cool. I definitely think I passed. Did I get the grade that I mentally thought I would have when I was studying? Probably not, but we'll find out. It'll be all fine. And when I came home that day, my man has been gone since then. He is on a ski trip with the boys. So it was just me and my little fuzzy chewer boy, and him and I got to hang out all weekend. So as soon as I finished my midterm, I came home, we read books, we snuggled in bed, and it was just such an amazing, amazing weekend. I couldn't be more happy to just have a little weekend to myself at home with my dog with no expectations. It was great. It was like a holiday from my real life. So yeah, we laid in bed, we snuggled. Oh, I totally forgot to mention this. So on Thursday the 15th, as I was studying, I decided to go down to the gym for a run because I thought I got to keep my body moving. Like, you've been studying, you've been sitting for so long that you got to get your body moving. I go down there. I'm starting to run. It's feeling really good. The music's really vibing. I look down at my watch and I'm like, oh my gosh, I did it. I did my February goal of running for 1.5 kilometers straight. I think it was like 13 minutes of total. The first 2 minutes were like walking, warming up. And then I just started to run and just continued running. And by the time I looked down, it was 1.7 something kilometers. So I'm calling that a win.
I am completely out of breath because I just stopped running. And I ran for 13 minutes straight and I did it. I walked for the first 2 minutes and then I ran. So I officially did my February goal of running 1.5 kilometers. I'll tell you, that was not easy. It was incredibly, incredibly difficult. We're gonna get there, man. We got this.
I am so freaking proud of myself. There was moments in that run where, yes, you could feel that tightness where you're like, I want to give up. And I continue to repeat to myself, like, it's all in your mind. Like, your body knows exactly what to do. Just listen to your body and keep moving forward. Just keep the leg, one leg after another. Don't listen to your mind. It doesn't know what you're capable of. And I did it. And I feel so freaking proud of myself. I haven't been to the gym, like running. I think I'm going to go tomorrow. I think that's definitely my plan. But that was really exciting that I accomplished one of my February goals. Technically, I accomplished two because one of them was just to study for the midterm. So I did the midterm. So technically, I did two. The other one is to finish the ACOTAR book, which I'm about halfway through. And oh my God, this book is so good. So freaking good. I'm loving every single page. I just can't stop reading it. And I think my favorite part about this book is the chapters are nice and short. So even if I only have like a few minutes, or I know I want to get some stuff done, but I do want to read, it's like, let's read 1 or 2 chapters and then we can move on and do our things. So that feels amazing. Friday, I just read. I think I cleaned the house a little bit. Oh, and then my girlfriend came over and we watched the Barbie movie. What an amazing movie. It was the first time I've ever seen it. I saw that there was like Grammys for it and things like that. It was a great movie. I loved the messaging. We had some great conversation about it after, but all in all, they did an amazing job. And then Saturday, I went out to visit my parents, and my mom has this immaculate personal gym at her house. It's just in like the garage. It is the coolest place I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Total gym goals. Absolutely. Except I would need a treadmill. That's the one thing she doesn't have, is a treadmill in there. I love it. So her and I did a little warm up. We did a full body weight workout, and then we did this fun little game she's got these little buttons that you put in different sections, and then you can program them to like light up. So we started at this front point and then did these squats and squatted over and hit the button when it turned green, and then came back and would hit the other button. It was so much fun. I had such a great visit and hang out with them and a workout with my mom. So that is the recap of what I've been up to for the past little while. I'm here for it. I am just feeling so good. I'm feeling so mentally strong. I'm feeling really grateful for the things that are going on in my life right now. When something like kind of rocks the boat, it sways a little bit, but then I'm able to like bring it back and just be like, okay, like we're grateful, we're happy. Like life in the grand scheme is pretty dang awesome. So we're doing okay. And that just feels so amazing. Now I would like to go into the topic of learning to do things on your own and finding the comfort in doing those things on our own. I know for myself in the past, like to have an entire weekend from Thursday until Sunday with no plans and be at home, I would spiral. I would do everything in my power to fill it up with things that needed to get done. And it's a good catch-up time, and you can get caught up on so many things, and you got to be productive. And I would never allow myself to just exist in those moments and just let my mind and body tell me what they wanted to do. I would never do the things that brought me joy in those times. I thought that being a type A person that I am, in order for me to do things like baking some muffins or going to the trail, I would have to actually schedule those on a day off when I know no one else is busy, so like I can fill my time with stuff. And it's like, no, you don't have to do it that way. So this past weekend, I went into this knowing that I would definitely be seeing my family on Saturday, and that was kind of it so far. And then my girlfriend and I just like decided, hey, let's watch this movie together. We haven't seen each other in a while, and it just worked out perfectly. So the only plans I made for myself this past weekend was reading, rotting, and pasta. That's all I wanted to do. And I ate all of my favorite pasta dishes. It was so great. My cup feels so full with being with myself, and I feel so comfortable and confident in who I am, and that I'm able to spend time with myself and not feel this immense pressure to accomplish something or be somewhere or produce something. Now I can just exist in this time, and it feels so dang good. I could do this every single month and I would just be so happy. So happy. But I just want to say that like The two newest kind of things in my life have really helped me with finding this comfort and this confidence in doing these things and other things by myself. And that would be reading and my fitness. Reading and fitness have really allowed me to kind of escape the real world for a minute and take some of the things that I might be overthinking or stressing about and let them sit on a shelf for a bit. And I can just be present in the activity that I'm doing because I genuinely enjoy it. Fitness has allowed me to build confidence in my physical and mental self. I literally couldn't think of that word. And then reading has allowed me to get out of my own head and off of social media. Because yes, I might not be perfect when I am alone and able to feel happiness and peace and comfort and all these things that I'm talking about, but I do still get like kind of lonely in the sense of like I have no one to really talk to. So what do? I pick up my phone and I scroll through Instagram and I watch other people. And that kind of fills that slight bit of void. But when I'm alone and I have nothing in my to-do list of like, okay, what's the next thing? Or I have to be somewhere at some time, I can often get sucked into scrolly land for a while. So reading and fitness have helped me get out of that, being like, oh, we're going to stop because you really want to start reading. Remember, you were super excited about that chapter, or you promised yourself that you would run and you're feeling that energy right now. So let's freaking go for it. A great example of this is like, so the other night I'm sitting on my couch and I was going to start reading, but then I got a notification. So I picked up my phone. Next thing you know, I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling. Well, 30 to 45 minutes goes by like so fast. And I felt like crap. My brain hurt, my eyes hurt, my hand hurt from scrolling. I feel like I didn't retain any like information or value. I don't really remember what I just watched. And I caught myself being like, I thought you came here to read. Like, what are you doing? So in that moment when I caught myself in all that, I put my phone down and I picked up my book and I started reading. And it took me about a page to a page and a half that I had to keep reading over and over and over again because my brain was still in this like next video, dopamine. Whereas reading doesn't really give you that like instant gratification like that. Once I slowed my brain down, slowed myself down, and was able to be present in the book that I'm reading, before you knew it, like an hour and a half goes by and I don't want to stop reading. And the nice thing about reading is that I don't feel that guilt. I think that's the biggest thing, is like that little bit of guilt that you feel when you're scrolling because you know that it's not productive, or you're not like learning anything or you're not absorbing anything. Whereas reading, you're like absorbing this story and you're curious as to what's going to happen. Like there's a long-termness to this and you want to know what's going to happen. Where are these characters going to go? Like who's going to fall in love with who and who's going to die? And that's where I'm at in this book right now, where I just don't want to stop. But also my eyes and my head don't feel like shit afterwards. So I definitely have been catching myself when I'm in scrolly land that I'm like, hey, is this what you actually want right now? But devil's advocate here, it's totally fine to be in scrolly land for a while. Like there's nothing wrong with scrolling. It's part of our society. It's part of what we do every single day. But for myself, I'm learning to give myself grace that yes, you can scroll. It's totally fine. But you did promise yourself this other thing. So we're going to pause on that and we're going to go do this other thing that makes us feel so much better. So linking this all back to, I went on a total side tangent there, linking this back to learning to do things on your own and finding comfort in doing things on your own. Social media scrolling aside, once you find your thing And my biggest suggestion in order to figure out what your thing is, like if that's step one, what you're struggling with, is make a list of all of the things that you love doing. You probably can't see it on this whiteboard because it's so far away, but you can see some scribbles here. Basically, what this says is life is sprinkling all the things that bring you joy to complete the beautiful layers. And it's a little cake with a whole bunch of different colored confetti all over it. And then on the side is all the things that I love in those colors of confetti. And that is a reminder to myself that life isn't about scheduling and planning and over-analyzing every single thing, and you have to do this, and you have to read your book, and you have to work out, and you have to have joy. No, it's not about that. It's just about life unfolding the way that it is, and you're sprinkling in the things that you love, that make you the most happy. And you're fully absorbing those moments and realizing that, holy shit, this makes me feel so happy, whether I'm with someone or alone, that I want to keep doing it. So that is like a great example for, first, if you're struggling with finding your thing, is maybe just write down on a piece of paper a whole bunch of things that you like. And then my next suggestion is pick one of those things that you like doing alone, or like mostly alone. And as I say, don't schedule your life, but like plan out a date night for yourself. Like Thursday night at 7:00, I am going to have a bubble bath and I'm going to watch a rom-com movie, because to me, that sounds so relaxing and so joyful. And I feel like I can find a lot of peace with myself in that. And part of planning and scheduling this is the lead up to it. Romanticize the shit out of it. In your head, romanticize it. I'm going to get candles, and I'm going to get wine or sparkling water. And I'm going to go get this lavender extra-ness bubbly. I don't know where I'm going with this, but hype yourself up for the big event. You know that when you go for a girls' night with your friends or a date night with your man, you feel so exciting leading up to that. So use that same feeling and energy that you would with other people with the date night of yourself. Now, when you're in the activity of baking a cake, reading a book, having your bubble bath, it's all about the way that you talk to yourself. Because if you say to yourself like, wow, this feels really stupid, like I have no one to share this with, so like what's the point of me even doing this? That's going to kibosh this whole entire thing. You have to work really hard to shift that mindset and that verbal talkage to yourself to be like, this is so much fun. I feel like a movie star right now. I feel like the main character of my own movie, having this bubble bath, watching this rom-com. I absolutely love this. Share that moment with yourself. If you want to call your friend after and tell her about what you did, then you absolutely can. But I think the whole point of this is to find comfort and happiness and joy in doing those things by yourself, and that you don't have to share it all with everybody. You and yourself can just find peace and love in doing the things by yourself. So that is my long-winded explanation of learning how to find things that you love and finding the comfort in doing those things. I love doing things by myself, sometimes not so much, but my alone time, I've learned as I get older, is very important to me, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep romanticizing the shit out of my life. So I hope you enjoyed this video and this chit chat. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And just remember to take one brave step in the direction of you. Bye.